everyone, let's pull the pig set. This set deserves good lighting because these pigs are so cute. I was most excited when I was pulling these about the fact that the pigs did not fall over. I think 2 of them actually came loose from their little UV patches, and I had to put them back up before I put them down in the pressure pot. And I was really worried that they were going to fall over in some jostling there, but nope, all the pigs stayed standing up. I think this set is adorable and hilarious, and I hope the buyer loves it as much as I do.
The Aphrodite dice set was particularly heartbreaking because I set out to make the most beautiful set of dice I've ever made, and I achieved that goal. But unfortunately, you see all these surface bubbles? This is because the resin was curing for too long before I got it in the pressure pot. There's another one on the corner of the D20. And they're just kind of riddled throughout all of the dice. When the resin goes far beyond its pot life before you put it in the pressure pot, there's nothing you can do about the bubbles. Look at the up close of this D12 though, probably the only flawless dice that came out. I'm so sad, but I'm going to be keeping these for myself.
Hello everyone, let's pull that manta rays set. So this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. The manta rays are sitting in that clear window and they haven't been obstructed by any of the blue, but you have such cool ribbons of blue ocean just like right up behind them. It was a little bit of a risk doing this pour because the blue had gotten so thick and those were the only manta rays I had, but I'm really glad that I went through with it because it has the exact look that I was looking for. I'm really proud of this effect.
I would like to see the baby.
Hey everyone, I make a lot of liquid core chunks, so I wanted to bring you guys with me through the process of that. First I fill everything up and then I seal it off with UV resin, test it, give it a little swirl, and then I grab my mold and I pour just a little bit in there before I put the just before I put the orb in so everything can get covered. Okay. Yeah, I put resin in and then on, make sure everything is completely covered. Then it goes into the pressure pot. 24 hours later, I can demold. Okay. Give it a little swirl, make sure everything's all good. And then it goes to polishing and inking. And here's the inking. We did it in a nice pearl white. Look at that swirl.
Don't hate me, but I definitely missed the mark with this set. Let's remember that this set was supposed to be inspired by the Queen of Hearts. Immediately, I knew that they were way too dark, and that was ultimately confirmed when I demolded the first die. Now, this is still a beautiful set, but maybe for a necromancer or vampire, but not the Queen of Hearts. Back to the drawing boards we go.
I'm getting butterflies, but it's really something telling me to run away. No, hey, low, baby, I'm the reason why my head's so hot.
Okie dokie and holy bloody moly, I'm not gonna lie, this cake, it hurt my brain. It legit challenged me mentally. The D&D dice, or Dungeons and Dragons, for those of you that don't know what D&D is. I didn't until my customer told me. The 20-sided dice is made up of equilateral triangles. I think the shape is called an icosahedron. So yeah, I basically spent days thinking about this cake and planning this cake and trying to figure out how I was even going to do it. And I finally arrived at the method of like cutting out the triangles separately and then sticking them on the cake and then grouting them, kind of like tiles. So I did that and I think it turned out pretty cool. It was pretty much at this point when I was painting the gold marble shimmer into it and painting in the gold numbers where I was like, oh, I think I'm happy with it. I think the customers are going to love this. And look, I'll admit, it's not perfect, but I think that's pretty good. Look how bloody yum it looks.
Making a new dice mold? Click clacks. Using the googly eye as a key. I put it in my pressure pot overnight. Making more keys so that everything lines up correctly. I almost didn't have enough Legos. Applying a mold release since this is a 2-part mold. Now back into the pressure pot. Come back to see how it turns.
Won't resent, won't despair, hold and bend, I won't care, I'll have spent one day out
Welcome to part 2 of me making the Liquid Core Stargate die. Or some of y'all come with your very strong opinions about 2-part videos. Maybe take a look at the playlist and you can see that the finished product was posted in full a few days ago. With a little bit of pressure on the bottom, the die pops out really easy. And as you can see, because this sat for some time, the mica powder did sink to the bottom, but a few shakes and a few rolls later, it's swirling beautiful again. Stargate is one of my favorite shows, and it gives me such nostalgia from watching it with my dad when I was younger. I have 20 slots up for grab in a pre-sale on Saturday, March 19th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I also have a Stargate die frequently asked questions listed in my bio. And make sure you share this with someone who loves Stargate.
I just had the most wonderful and unique D&D experience of my life with these dice, and I wasn't even playing D&D. For anyone who doesn't know, hi, my name is Patrick, aka That Great Gentleman, and I work part-time social media here at Level Up Dice. Today, my job was to take pictures and a video of our anodized caged aluminum set, Purple Rain. And considering it's pouring outside today, I figured the name would fit the bill. So I grabbed this beautiful aesthetic shot, and then I go inside to get an umbrella because I was getting soaked, and that's when things stopped going according to plan. I grab my umbrella, I turn around to go back outside, and sitting right on that ledge, right on top of the dice, is a big-ass crow, which then looked me square in the eyes, deep into my soul, and flew off with the D12. And because of that, this set will forever be incomplete. But the good news is, I have paid my tithe to the crow god! I think I now have the most unique way that anyone has ever lost one of their dice, unless you want to prove me wrong in the comments.
Why should I sail with any of you? 4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Sculpt the demons. Burn away their sins. Oh no, I have only angered them. Contain them and crystallize them. Do not let them escape. Compress them for safety. We are safe for now, but they glow with rage.
My mother told me someday I will buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow, noble bark I steer.
If I make this one, I'm gonna scrap my character and make a new one. Oh god, that was close. If I make this one, I'll admit ranges are bad. If I make this one, I get to buy a new set of dice. Oh, look at that. Oh, crazy. If I make this one, I'll pay a random artist on Fiverr to design my character art. Okay. I guess I'm going to Fiverr. If I make this one, I won't play a horny bard. If I make this one, I'll be on time for my next session. You're welcome, DM. If I make this one, I'll finally learn my modifiers. Shame. If I make this one, I'll finally learn how spells work. Yeah, no.
Oh my god, ew, David! Ew, David. Ew, David. Ew, no, David.
You know that if you put your dice in a bowl and fill it with water, they'll be wet.
Am I friends with any other dice goblins? I just got this set of metal dice. They're hollow. They're kind of hard to get to focus, but the best part is when you roll them around. They make a beautiful sound!
Here they are. This actually got to focus. They have little animals on each side, and they're very pretty. And they make that beautiful sound.
The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
And if you fall, hold my hand. Ooh, baby, it's a long way down to the bottom of the river. Hold my hand. Ooh, baby, it's a long way down, a long way down.
Hello everyone, let's pull the blackest black and the glowiest glow sets. So here's the black one. I actually didn't film the glow one being demolded because there were so many voids because that shit was so bubbly. Anyway, we need to ink the blackest black. So I made my own paint out of the glowiest powder and some acrylic base. And look, you can see the numbers glowing in the shadow of my hand. So now let's ink the glowiest glow. And I made some more paint with that acrylic base and the blackest black powder. So I inked the whole set. And then I looked at it, and because it's matte, it really doesn't look that black. So I grabbed some gloss medium, I remixed the paint, and went over all the numbers again, because it really wasn't doing it justice. I mean, you can see here the gloss is on the left and the matte is on the right, and it really looks so much better with the gloss. So let's get this set all cleaned up, which took a lot of scrubbing. This stuff was really stubborn, but it's totally worth it. Already you can tell this is bright, like you can just see it in the shadow inside my hands. So let's get these in the actual dark. Ready? Ah, they're so bright. I adore this set of sets and I wish that I could keep them.